Unsurprisingly, Jimmy Calderwood names the same side that beat Celtic, same subs too, no need for change. Lee Miller is into double figures and his all-round contribution to the team has been excellent. Xander Diamond was an unlikely 2-goal hero against the champions last week. Stuart Duff also scored in that game. It was his 27th birthday yesterday, so he's looking to top off a quite amazing week. Same team, same outcome, they hope. A big surprise for Rangers, very big in fact. 22-goal Chris Boyd is left on the bench. There's a rare start for Lee McCulloch and a rare role for him as well. That's the only change from the Falkirk game last week. Sasa Papac had his red card rescinded and that cleared him to play today. 17-year-old John Fleck keeps his place. Kenny Miller seems set for a lone striking role in Boyd's absence. Aberdeen hoping to send both old firm sides packing from Pittodrie in the space of a week. It doesn't get much better than that for Dons fans these days, although there was a time when the old firm were frequently dismissed in such a manner. Bugera's underneath that. Gary McDonald challenging Barry Ferguson. Breaks kindly for Ferguson, and now Papac, available to play today after his red card against Falkirk was wiped off. Pedro Mendes in quickly, offside, Kenny Miller.
Well, that's a threat, isn't it? From Kenny Miller up front on his own. Attempt this all the time, not by much either. What was visible there was the fact that Mendes was onto it in a flash. He will play a lot further up the park today, as the guy said in the studio, with McCulloch playing there. It means that Ferguson and Mendes can push on. Walter Smith changing things tactically today.
Rangers have won every game since their old firm Christmas defeat, but then they did lead themselves with little margin for error. Aberdeen did them a huge favour last week, of course, but Rangers are now in the Dons firing line, and that favour could yet be cancelled out. Xander Diamond, who scored those 2 late goals against Celtic, the first of them amid considerable controversy. Celtic rather aggrieved. Ferguson, that will go straight through to Jamie Langfield.
It's going to be key for Rangers today that when they do get the ball up to Kenny Miller, he gets plenty of support. So far the way that the Rangers midfield have started, it looks like they're prepared to do that.
Davis. Bugera. Kenny Miller showing interest. Scott Severin goes with him. Pedro Mendes. Just too heavy for Fleck, who ran into Xander Diamond. You don't want to be doing that. Another start, though, for the teenager. Walter Smith has great faith in him, and he certainly is an exciting young talent. He only turned 17 in August.
Yeah, he's very lively. Just give Rangers a little bit of something different on that left-hand side now. Xander
Diamond covering and playing it safe with Kenny Miller in close attendance. It's a cold, crisp day in Aberdeen, but the sun is shining. Ferguson, David Weir, who scored here in August. Loose ball from Pedro Mendes. Calderwood has masterminded a marvellous run of late for Aberdeen. 7 wins in 8 games, their only blemish, a defeat at Hamilton. McDonald, Kerr, Papac in front of Mackie. Mendes takes over. Here is Fleck. A bad try as it turned out. He wants a corner. He might have a point.
Yeah, I think it did just take a nick, this one. When it comes to Fleck, he's very positive. Gets himself inside the box, tries to send it over.
Rangers haven't won on this ground since Paul Le Guen's days, December 2006. It's a tricky venue for them, and that won't change today. Duff, Miller. Miller feeling the effects of that, but Rangers are getting on with it. To the other. David Weir keeping Sonny Aluko in check. Sander Diamond pops it in Lee Miller's direction. Miller linking up with Aluko. Aberdeen are claiming the throw, but it has gone the way of Rangers. Mild protest from Stuart Duff. Kirk Broadfoot's throw. High into the sky by Severin. Drops for Bagheera.
It's not really a free-flowing start to this game. That's to be expected with such a congested midfield area. It's a little bit stop-start.
It's a corner for Aberdeen, and that will encourage them in the opening stages. Mulgrew floats it in. It is a real floater, Severin. Foster, Pedro Mendes racing towards him. Mackie flicked it on, but David Weir covering. And McGregor might have come for it, but the old boy's not in too much bother. He might be now, though. He is. Aluko bumped off by McCulloch, and that will be a free kick.
Such slack play from such an experienced player. Davy Weir just took an absolute age to get rid of that one. You can't do that when there's players like Aluko around you.
Early concern for Alan McGregor, who's got 4 men in his wall. Scott Severin can pack a punch. He goes for power generally, whereas Mulgrew might prefer to place it.
It's just about the perfect spot for Mulgrew.
Charlie Mulgrew forces Alan McGregor into a very decent save.
It's not quite enough power to beat the goalkeeper, but a good effort nonetheless. It's all there.
A period of pressure from Aberdeen, another corner. And Mulgrew will take this again. Severin allowed a free header, and Gary McDonald has volleyed it over.
Well, Barry Ferguson is extremely annoyed at the way that two Aberdeen players had so much room in that box. Not a happy man at all, trying to get his colleagues going.
Bagheera. Rangers hoping to overtake their oh-so-fierce rivals. Celtic at the top of the table, albeit briefly perhaps. Celtic kick off at 3 against Hibs. Since returning to Rangers 2 years ago, Walter Smith yet to record a victory at Pittodrie. He would dearly love that to change today. At the 5th attempt. Lee McCulloch's got a bang on the head, and that's why Callum Murray stopped play, although McCulloch is on his feet now.
That's exactly what McCulloch's in there for, just to add that little bit of extra protection. He just took a sore one.
Rangers were held to a draw here in August, although they had what would have been a late winner for DeMarcus Beasley, wrongly disallowed. And Rangers beat Aberdeen 2-0 at Ibrox in November. Mulgrew. Kept in by Broadfoot. Davis. McCulloch chasing, but that's a free kick for Mulgrew.
Yeah, the left back won himself that free kick. It's going to be important for Rangers that you get the ball into Kenny Miller. It's difficult for the striker. He's not the type that likes to play with his back to goal and hold things up and bring others into play. He can do it, but it's not his strongest point. First to go in behind, and that's not easy today against Foster and Diamond. They're both pacey, but Rangers do need somebody to hold the ball up for them.
Ferguson for Kenny Miller, and the flag is up for offside.
Well, Aberdeen can't afford, as I just said there, to keep a higher line because they have got the pace, but that one for me is not offside. You can see Severin was directly on line. I think the assistant got that one wrong.
Jamie Langfield sending it towards Darren Mackey, won by Sasa Papac. Here is Mackey, kicked up some in front of McGregor.
That's not a bad effort. Darren Mackey tucking in a little bit. Just sat up nicely for him.
Davis slammed away by Xander Diamond. Weir. Davis, Ferguson. Steered away by Mulgrew, but only to Davis. Miller is hurt. Challenged by Severin, they're both down in fact. They don't look in a great way.
Severin just gets a touch on it, but then it's just a collision, I think. No intent there at all. I think Miller will be okay. It's not what the Rangers management team will be looking for, though. They need him to be mobile to try and stretch that Aberdeen defence. Doesn't look completely comfortable though.
Kenny Miller returns to the fray. Broadfoot. Ferguson. Bagheera. Mackie closing in on Papac, forcing him to go back to McGregor. Severin and Miller together again. On by Davis, away by Diamond. That's one way to shield the sunlight. Davis. Ferguson, it's diverted for a corner. Rangers having a go now. "17-year-old John Fleck then will take this corner. And David Weir popped it back in the danger zone. Doesn't quite drop for Weir again though. Lee Miller poking it away. Pedro Mendes sliding in on Mackie. Weir now for Broadfoot. Mendes. Superb from Mendes. And he's on to another corner.
Yeah, good positive play from Mendes.
The Rangers fans are making a noise now as Pedro Mendes swings the corner in, but it's a safe take from Jamie Langfield, and Aluko chasing this, but Papac is covering, and he's not about to mess around.
Yeah, good turn of pace there from Papac. Aluko was hot on his heels, very quick.
Davis just ordered to step back a bit. Severin launches it. Bagheera clambering above Miller. Fleck. Moving away from Duff. Broadfoot making great strides to join this attack. Referee happy that Lee Miller, who had also trapped back, got the ball. And Miller snuffs out Broadfoot again. Aberdeen get the throw. Sums up his work rate.
Yeah, he's been playing well. Lee Miller, he's giving everything for the side. Certainly plenty of goals.
Posing a problem for Papac. Mackie losing out. Papac did his job. And now Broadfoot. And there's a bit of room in front of him. Fleck. Fleck decided to go for goal.
Well, it was the right thing to do. He just couldn't execute it. Aberdeen had just bombed forwards and didn't get back too quickly either. Fleck just can't hit the target, just gets out from under his feet. Plenty power. He's looked good so far, the youngster. Not overawed at all.
They're just making their presence felt. Papac. McCulloch, a surprise starter today, in a surprise role. It's bobbled out of play off Kenny Miller, who received that injury a short while ago. Aberdeen have won their last 6 games at Pittodrie, their best winning streak since 2001 here, when they won 9 in a row in the SPL under good old Heavy Skodal. Broadfoot for Mendes, on first time for Davis. Confronted by Mulgrew, able to deliver. Miller charging in, but comfortable for Langfield.
A great pass there from Mendes out to Davis. Those two players have a very good understanding.
Free kick for Aberdeen. I think they might have received an instruction from the bench. Mulgrew has moved away, but he is going to receive it now from Severin. It's away by Broadfoot. Miller. Duff. Wayward cross. Disappointing delivery.
Quite up to his delivery of last week. Made a great cross for McDonald's goal.
Davis fending off Mulgrew. Broadfoot. Flick from Mendes. Away by Diamond. Miller will get a free kick off Sasa Papac. He's after a goal against Rangers now, having got 2 against Celtic. Xander Diamond. Buguera watching him closely. Here is Diamond though. He's grounded by Lee McCulloch, and Rangers could burst away. Aberdeen short on numbers at the moment. Fleck. Davis outside of him. He's a confident boy, is Fleck. Now he gives it to Davis. And it's a casual cross, to say the least.
There's a poor end there from Davis, but again Fleck looks the most likely to open Aberdeen up.
Gary MacDonald. Mark Kerr. Aluko. Mulgrew. Aluko up against Broadfoot. Screened by Buguera.
Aberdeen certainly got plenty of players in the box there. What it has meant once or twice is that if they lose possession, Rangers flood forward. Having McCulloch there as security, it means that all the midfield players can just bomb up towards Miller. Try and catch Aberdeen on the counter.
They got stuck in the tunnel then, but Charlie Mulgrew has managed to retrieve it. On by Lee Miller. Mackie there too. Duff lurking as well. Relief for Rangers as Papac makes moves into the Aberdeen half. McCulloch. Buguera. Broadfoot hugging the touchline. McCulloch inside. Papac. Diamond stumbling. Davy Weir. Ferguson. Buguera. Weir. Rangers content to spray some passes around for now. Plenty of them. Deep ball. Weir. Mendes. Ferguson looking to make it happen. Donald lets Kerr take over. Diamond. Aluko. Kerr. Miller. McDonald. And now Mulgrew. Duff. Promising move, perhaps. Around the corner at the end of it.
Yeah, it was good play from Aberdeen.
Xander Diamond is loitering with intent, and who can blame him after last week? Mulgrew in. We're out. Luko, shadowed by Kenny Miller. Foster. Up towards Miller. Steered away by Bugera. Duff, though, presents it to Mackie. And Gary McDonald darted into the box. McCulloch. Foster. Mackie. Brief intervention from Pedro Mendes. Foster. Bugera marshalling Aluko. Diamond. Miller going through with McCulloch. Fleck. Looking busy again. Pedro Mendes takes over. And there's plenty of room here for Lee McCulloch. And he does decide to go for goal, and surely it's miskicked by Miller, but the flag is up anyway for offside, which might go a little way to sparing his blushes.
Just as well for him. McCulloch found plenty of room in that midfield area. It was a wonderful strike. It's a bad touch here though. Luca's coming back in. He takes it now. Miller just in an offside position at that point. He'll be pleased that he was, because it was a woeful attempt at a finish.
It looked like the opportunity had gone for Lee McCulloch after that first touch. He hasn't scored a goal for a year, but he certainly tested Jamie Landfield there.
Well, he has started well in that position. He's helped tidy things up for Rangers, keep possession, and he is getting forward when he can.
Foster, Mackie. Davis will be onto that. Just as well, Xander Diamond was there for Aberdeen. Kenny Miller nipped in behind. Bugera. And by Mendes cleverly to Broadfoot, who will settle for a throw off Duff. Half an hour played in sunny Aberdeen. Miller. Broadfoot. Davis delivers. Langfield collects. Foster, Kerr. Patch able to poke it back to McGregor. McDonald, straight at McCulloch. Broadfoot. Bugera for Weir. Across the back four it goes. Papach. Mendes. Two Jimmies, Calderwood and Nicol. Struggling to see in the sun, hoping to record back-to-back victories here against the old firm. Bagheera. Weir. Ferguson. Weir. Mendes. Davis chasing. Mendes has been caught anyway by Mark Kerr. Free kick Rangers.
It's all tidy enough from Rangers, but not really threatening the Aberdeen goal too much. Just that one save from Langfield. The same could be said, I suppose, at the other end. One save from McGregor. Mulgrew free kick, and now it's Fleck's turn to try from a dead ball situation.
Fleck only finding Langfield though, and Rangers failing miserably to make the most of that free kick. What a waste. Lee Miller will get a free kick off Barry Ferguson.
The problem that Rangers are finding is that there's not a lot of goals in the team. Once you take Boyd out of it, where are the goals going to come from? We know that Kenny Miller can bag a few, but he's not anywhere near as prolific as their main marksman. And it's all pretty tidy from back to middle, but no real threats.
Chris Boyd left on the bench in a surprise move by Walter Smith today. I'm sure there'll be plenty of speculation about that. Broadfoot's cross. Kenny Miller stretching. And Pedro Mendes is actually coming in behind him.
Yeah, the midfield player had the better position there. Good little interchange of passing. Nice ball in as well, and you can see Mendes arriving late. He was the one that could have come onto that one, but he has to give Kenny Miller a shout. Maybe it was a little bit late for Miller to get out of the way.
Papach. Aluko. David Weir sorts him out this time. Bagheera. Broadfoot. Miller. Davis for Ferguson. Weir. Fleck. Ferguson. Davis. Broadfoot. Patient progress from Rangers. Broadfoot. Taken out by Stuart Duff. Free kick in a promising position for Rangers.
A good area now for Fleck with that left foot to bend it in towards Langfield. It's a chance.
10 minutes left in the first half. Opportunity has arisen for Rangers. Fleck then into a crowded near post, and Bagheera tried to smuggle that in, and Aberdeen managed to just about snuff it out for another corner.
Well, this was close. The best of balls, but it's a good area and it's got pace on it. And Bagheera was already down when the chance came his way.
Fleck drills his corner in. Davis. Bagheera. Mark Kerr calms it down for Aberdeen. Mulgrew. There's no outlet.
They're just taking this thing out of it, getting this team up the park a bit. A little bit of a breather. It's been some pressure now for Rangers. over the last 10 minutes.
Guerra hoisting it high, taken down by Severin. Broadfoot. Guerra for Weir. Pretty poor, really.
And that has been a problem for Rangers all season. A lack of width. Saw Davy Weir on the ball there. There was no one wide at all. He went with a straight pass and it went nowhere. He's working hard. It is his remit that when Rangers are in possession that he has to tuck back into that space where McCulloch is. It's double the work.
Charlie Mulgrew then will use his normally trusty left foot to deliver this. Xander Diamond on the prowl against the old firm again. Mulgrew in. Didn't quite reach Diamond, but Severin returns it. Scott Severin, capable of a long throw. Xander Diamond and Lee Miller, his targets. Aluko and Davis now. Rangers breaking out. Aberdeen outnumbered. Davis for Fleck. And a big handball shout from Fleck, although not by too many others.
Well, again, Rangers not making the most of an attack, a counter-attack they should have. It's 4 against 3. As Fleck claimed for a handball here. Absolutely no chance on that one.
Here's Kerr. Mulgrew. Broadfoot. Mulgrew. Gary McDonald. Aluko. Over and out. Sonny Aluko made a permanent move from Birmingham, having had a successful loan spell here last season.
Yeah, he's a very good player. Big future ahead of him, but today it's not really managed to spark things for Jimmy Calderwood's side. It's been a very tight affair this first half. Pretty cagey, really.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Game that hasn't quite taken off yet, but every chance that it could at some point.
Yeah, but neither side's really frightened each other. No major chances. I think it must be a concern for Rangers that they've had most of the possession, really, but haven't managed to create too much.
Mendes for Fleck. Davis. Booted away by Xander Diamond. Guerra. Broadfoot. Foul by Miller on Guerra.
Yeah, you have the feeling that this game's going to be tight all the way through, maybe one goal being enough. If it does remain this way for any length of time, you would imagine that Chris Boyd will come on at some point. Could he still be the man to get first goals today?
Mendes. Sasa Papac. A dismal strike. Fleck. Papac again. On his better foot. Lee Miller digging it out for Aberdeen. Half-time fast approaching. Severin. Guerra. Mendes for Papac. Now Fleck. Quite sure which way to turn. He picked out Mendes. Reasonably routine save for Langfield.
Generally when Fleck does get on the ball, he opts to go inside. Wasn't a bad option though to pick out Mendes. We know he can strike them from there.
Davis's error gave it to McDonald. It's not been as fiery as Aberdeen Rangers encounters usually are. Could be a different story in the second half, though. Foster, away by McCulloch. A free kick here for Lee Miller. Long way out.
Well, need to be something special to beat McGregor from there. It's a long way out. I think he will try and just find Xander Diamond in the same way as last week.
Grew does decide to go for goal, but straight at McGregor, he was never going to ask or question that.
That's why I think he should have opted for the cross. It's too far out.